Hey Mike, last week we worked on taking a chord like a G major and adding an E, which would give it a minor tonality. Now it's not quite an E minor, but it does sound really groovy as a G6. I use G6s all the time for E minor substitutions. For a D minor, I would use an F6 substitution. So what's an F major? What's the D over the top of the F major? Well, we could open up the D. That sounds really spacey cool, doesn't it? It has the D note super open there. Or we could take that D note, put it right back here where we're going D, D sharp, E, F, putting back the minor third there. I'm sorry, the root, we're in F. And then we're gonna take the D note all the way top. So here's a D, right? D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. So when we play this F major and put down that note, that is characteristic of having a D over the top of an F. That is a F6. So one of the things I'd like you to see is just how to use these notes in passing form. If we were playing something like a minor, and we threw the A minor 6 in, what is the 6th of a A chord? A, B, C, D, E, F. So knowing that it's an F and it's not an F sharp because we're in the key of A minor, there are no sharps and flats in the key of A minor. That F note would be the note we would be adding to our A minor, so it looks like this. Our standard A minor, and then we raise this note to have an F. I use one finger and cover the load. So the concept behind this is, what does a A minor to an A minor 6 sound like? What is A minor's relative major? C. So when you have a C major and you play a C sus, you're essentially doing the same thing. The major form of C major, C sus. We're taking a C major and adding an F on it. C, D, E, F is a sus4. So an A minor 6 is relative to a C sus4. We can do this with a multitude of chords, but the onus is on you this week. Pick your favorite song. See if you could sub out some of your majors for its relative minors. See if any 6th chords actually work over the top of your minor chords, and if they sound better. Chances are, most of the melodic movements that you have, let's say in the key of G, if I started with my E, my natural 6th, we would have an G, A, B, hello, C, D, E, F sharp, G. So in in E minor, the only note that would be the same would be that F sharp. E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E. That relatively gives you a whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. And we know that to be our Aeolian mode. So if we concentrate on seeing majors as having a minor, which should be super close for our fingers to accomplish, or like an F major to a D minor, right? We should see the movement should be pretty super quick and versatile. When we see ourselves as playing in a major key and we want to make a quick change and we don't want to go through the whole thing of having a bar chord and or a full E minor, absolutely throw just the E note over the top of your 1 and your 3, and that will give you the desired sense you will have for that. The next question, piggybacking off of last time and then now, the concept is doing something like this and then moving it forward with your 6th, hearing a 7th, and then hearing a major 7th. You don't really have those movements unless you're going into something, but a good way to work it up might be the 5. G major, G5, G6, G7, G6, G5, G6, G. So the possibilities are quite endless. I hope you'd enjoy this concept. I'll see you when you return. Aloha.